Hello there, Apba hockey fans, and here we are. It's ready to start the third period of the single elimination tournament I had going here. This is game number 15. It's the Islanders against Edmonton, and Edmonton is ahead 3-1 with a goal by McDavid, a goal by Kane, and a goal by Ryan. In New York, Barzal scored a goal. So we go to the third period, 3-1. The date here today is June 9th. 2024, playing this from Howard Street in Bay City. So we're just going to play the game the way I play it. And here we go. We got the number one lines out. Connor McDavid against Barzal. And we got to bring out the number one defense pairings. What I do is use the plastic sleeves. I got the numbers on here showing what line they're part of. And I pre-add the lines to know what my ODIA is. So here we go. We got McDavid, who's a 3. Barzal's a 2, so +1 for Edmonton on the draw. +1, 10. Disadvantage center. Islanders have the puck. They got to get something going. They're down by 2. And here comes Barzal. 56 is a 34, and the first thing he does is takes a penalty. Not what they were looking at doing. So for the penalty, I normally keep the right wing open. So I'm going to slide Bailey over to the right wing. Bring in my little penalty card so I know who's in the penalty box. And then for Edmonton, I'm going to let Hyman come in and play the point. So the number one power play line out there for Edmonton. Edmonton has a 3-1 lead. And now they're on the power play. Face-offs a +3 for McDavid. 6 on the +3. Advantage center. McDavid on the power play. Here comes Edmonton, 61. 61's a 6 on a power play. Got a possible block, 1, 2, 4 shots for the block. Dice rolls a 6, so there's no block. Connor McDavid shoots. Out of the range. His range was 24, +2, his range was 26. Varlamov, 34 is a 31. Edmonton works it round, and a shot by Yamamoto. He shoots. 55 is out of the range. Varlamov trying to clear it up. 13's a 5. Don't have a right wing in there, so it's going to be a defensive zone face-off. We are .30 seconds into the power play. +3 for McDavid on the 5. Disadvantage right wing. There is no right wing. 5. 3. Advantage left defenseman. Goes to Hyman playing the point on the power play. 12's a 25. He loses it to Ryan Pulock. Halfway through the power play here. And here comes a shorthanded team. Pulock. 33's a 1. He's going to skate in. He's going to get a shorthanded shot on goal through 11. Out of the range. Koskinen. 64's a 5. Saves it. Gets to the right wing Yamamoto. We have 30 seconds left in the power play. And here comes Edmonton. Yamamoto on the power play. 26-24. Taken away by Nick Leddy. Power play is over. And they're going to do a change on the fly. Fires it down. It's a 5. So it's going to be a corner battle. Let's get all our changes done in here. Number 2 lines coming out. I'm going to stay with the number 1 defenseman. The corner battle. Dice roll was a 4. So the 4 means the right defenseman, left wing. 7 versus a 7. Ties, I go to the defensive guy. So Bouchard has the puck. He's just going to skate behind the net because I'm not going to change my defenseman out. What I'll do is, if I'm not switching the defenseman out, I'll let them just skate behind the net and get things all organized. They are going to change out the front line, and now we got the number 2 lines out. Let's ready to play some hockey. Here comes Edmonton, 3-1 lead, 41-24, taken away by Letty. 17 minutes left in the game, and here comes the Islanders. At Letty, 61-28, taken away by Jesse. Puljarve, and here comes Edmonton. 53's going to be a matchup. Right wing 9 on the matchup. Right wing C, which is a 9, versus the left wing, which is an 8. So Edmonton's a +1. 11. Pass to the second highest for a shot on goal. Second highest is going to be Hyman. And his 23 becomes a 24. Hyman shoots. It's on. Varlamov, 54-32. Hyman scores from Puljujarvi. And Edmonton takes a 4-1 lead. So we are back here. Hyman's first goal of the tournament. Puljujarvi got the assist. Edmonton's ahead 4-1, and that was at 3:43 to third period, so we got 16-17 left in the game. Face off at center ice with Nelson, a 3, Draisaitl, a 4, +1 to home centerman. Draisaitl, here comes Edmonton on the attack. 42's a 2. ODA drops it to a 3. We do not drop into a tip shot, so Draisaitl gets a shot through 32. 33, 1 out of the range. Varlamov, 31's a 3. Saves it to Brock Nelson. And here comes the Islanders. Brock Nelson, 53. 53's a 9. That's going to be a matchup. Centerman 9 on the matchup chart. Centerman C is a 7. Left wing C is a 8. Edmonton has a +1 on the matchup chart. 8, it goes to the +1. Frozen for a defensive zone face-off. Take that time here to bring out the number 3 lines. My forwards play about 2.5 minutes, and the defensemen play 5 minutes. So at this point in time, both teams are going to change everybody. F3s come out, and F2s, and we got a face-off in Edmonton's end. Ryan's a 3, JT's a 5 +2, 4 on the +2, advantage left defenseman. Put it on the green because they are on an offensive wins. Offensive zone. 32's a 26, taken away by Nugent Hopkins. And here comes Edmonton. Hopkins, 44 is a 1. He skates in. He shoots through 15. Out of the range. Varlamov, 25's a 3. Saves it to J.G. Pagoo. And here comes the Islanders. Got to get something going down by 3. Another matchup. 53. The center 5 on a matchup. Center's a 9. Left defenseman's a 8. +1 on the corner battle matchup. The advantage player, he's going to pass it to the highest shot frequency for a +1. So JG to Palmieri, going to shoot to 21. Out of the range, 43. Nico, 13's a 5. Holds it for a defensive zone face-off. 13.5 minutes left in the game. +2 for Islanders on the face-off. 10 on the +2, defensive left wing. Defensive zone, Nugent Hopkins. 45's a 15. He's going to try and pass it. Going to pass it to the highest shot frequency. 11 through 36 is a shot. So McLeod's going to get a shot from Hopkins. Shooting 221. Out of the range. Lamov saves it to the left defenseman. Pelic. Using to skate around behind the net and let the number 4 lines come out. So this will just be a forward change, not a, and both teams can get the change in. And here comes Islanders down 3. Adam Pelic. 63 is a 25, taken away by Cody Ceci. And Edmonton, Cody, 54 is a 32. They got an intimidation of 14, 8, 11. They do, taken away by the left wing. Komarov. Here comes the Islanders. Komarov on the number 4 line, 62 is an 8. Possible forecheck. Forecheck is not going to make it. So they got Edmonton a 6 chance to clear it. Dice rolls a 9. They cannot clear it, so it's a wide shot. 6. Second highest gets a shot. Second highest will be Casey. Zikis shoots 221. Out of the range, it's a 23. Nico, 56-34, holds it for a face-off. 11.5 minutes left in the tournament. Edmonton, at home, feeling the excitement. Ahead, 4-1. Face-off. Casey's a +3 for the Islanders. +3 on the 10. Disadvantage centerman. Defense, Winston Shore. Defense, 51's a 6. Neutral zone face-off. 11 minutes left. Number 4 line still out there. Casey's a +3 for the Islanders. 4 on the +3. Disadvantage left defenseman. Brett Kulak, Edmonton. 31's a 7. Stays a 7 with the ODIA. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They block it with the 6. They block it for blocks it for a defensive zone face-off. 10:30 left. And we're going to make a line change with 10:30 left. What I will do is, if it's 30 seconds before it's time to come off the ice and there's a stop in the play, I do the line change. So we got the Barzell line versus the Connor McDavid line. Number 1 line for Islanders. They got to get something going, but the face-off is in their zone. Edmonton, McDavid's a +1 on the 7. Advantage right wing in the offensive zone. Yamamoto. 36-33. Possible penalty. 63 on my burger chart says no, it will be a neutral zone face-off. Use Mike Berger's chart for the penalties. +1 for McDavid. +1 on the 9. Advantage centerman, McDavid. Here comes Edmonton on the attack. 22's a 1. McDavid's in. Shooting through 24. 43's out of the range. Alarmov, 54 is a 6. Holds it for a defensive zone face-off. 9.5 minutes left in the game. Face-off in Islander zone. 7 on the +1. Advantage right wing in the offensive zone. Yamamoto. 24's a 9. Offensive zone. Blocked to the left defenseman. No time on that one. Here comes Andy Green. The Islanders. 33's a 2. Green skates in. He's going to shoot through 11. There's the shot. They're 26 shot. Go. 33 is a save to the right defenseman, Tyson Barrie. Could do a long pass, but being there ahead by 3 goals, no sense of taking the risk. Here comes Edmonton. 26 is a 15. ODI drops it to a 16, taken away by the left wing, Anthony Bow. And here comes the Islanders. 56 is a 3. Drops to a 4. He's going to get a shot to 23. Anthony shoots. Out of the range. Nico, 56. 34. Holds it for a face-off. 8 minutes left in the game. Out comes the number 2 defense pair. Number 2 lines. Draisaitl with Hyman and Jesse against Brock, Nelson, with Lee and Eberle. Number 3 defenseman staying out. We have a face-off in Edmonton's zone. Draisaitl is a +1. 8 on the +1. Offensive zone, Anders Lee. 15, he gets a shot. Shooting 224. Lee puts it on. Koskinen could not make the save. New York scores a goal. Cuts it to a 2-goal lead for Edmonton. As we go to a little break here with 7.5 minutes left, New York cuts one off the lead. So at 12:30 in the third period, Anders Lee gets his first goal of the tournament, assisted by Eberle with his first assist. So we got a 4-2 Edmonton lead, 7.5 minutes left. And the number 2 lines are going to stay out there for a face-off at center ice. Nelson's the 3, Draisaitl's the 4, so a +1 for Edmonton. 6 on the +1, advantage left defenseman, Duncan Keith. And here comes Edmonton with a 2-goal lead. Duncan Keith, 54 is a 32. Their intimidation of 14. 2, 4, 6. It is not. So Duncan Keith is going to pass the puck to Draisaitl. And here comes Edmonton. Draisaitl. 14's a 30. Icing. 7 minutes left. We got a defensive zone face-off. Edmonton's a +1 on the 8. Disadvantage left wing. Lee in the offensive zone. 56-34. And Anders Lee takes a penalty. Went from being a big hero a little bit ago to giving Edmonton their 3rd power play. So Lee's going to go out. So we're going to stay with the number 2 lines. We'll keep the number 2 lines out there for Edmonton. So we let Hyman play the point. And Nugent Hopkins will go in at left wing. So here we go with 6.5 minutes left. Edmonton on the power play with the 2-goal lead. Draisaitl's a +1 on the 7. Advantage right wing. Jesse, power play. 44 is a 1. He skates in. His 16 becomes a shot range of 22. Fires the puck. Out of the range. Alarm off. 66. Saved at the left defenseman. 30 seconds off the power play. Minute and a half left. Green, shorthanded. 62's an 8. On a shorthanded, that's going to be a neutral zone face-off. Halfway through the power play. Face-off center ice. Draisaitl, +1. 4 on the +1. Disadvantage left defenseman. Green, 34 is a 31. Taken away by Draisaitl because they do got the 8. No time on that one. And here comes Edmonton. on the power play. Draisaitl. 61 is a 6. Possible block. 1, 2, 3, 5 shots for the block. Dice rolls a 1 to get a block shot. Blocks it right back to Draisaitl. Well, those blocks will go right back to the shooter. And he gets a shot. No, he don't. So Draisaitl starts to play on the power play. 16's a 28, taken away by Jordan Eberle. 30 seconds left in the power play. 5 minutes left in the game. Islanders got to get something going here. 33's a 1. Eberle shooting, skating in. 33's a 1. Short-handed goal attempt. 22 out of the range. Koskinen, 15's a 3. Saves it to the centerman. Draisaitl. That is it for the power play. They're going to do a little change on the fly. It's a 6. They cannot get their change in. Islanders get their change in. So we got a face-off. Draisaitl. Islanders at a +1. 8 on the +1. Disadvantage left wing. They got to do a change on the fly again. Try to get the change in. It's another icing. +1 for New York. Advantage center. Offensive zone win. Pegu, 45 is a 26. Taken away by Nugent Hopkins. 4 minutes left. Change on the fly. It's a 5. Get the changes in. And it's going to be a corner battle. F3, D1, quarter battle. This being it's the right defenseman, and it's a 3, the left wing. Nugent Hopkins a 9 versus the 11. Pollock is just going to start to play. And as of right now, they're going to go with a forecheck a 3. Here comes the Islanders. Down 2, forecheck a 3. Here comes Pollock. 51's a 5 on a forecheck a 3. Skates right in for a shot on goal. As there's no ODA, so it's going to be a shot to 11. Fires the puck. Out of the range. Koskinen, 14's a 30. Shot on goal, opposing center. Shooting to 26. He puts it on. JG puts it on. 25's a big save to Nugent Hopkins. Pressure by the Islanders trying to cut into the lead. But a big save by Nugent Hopkins. We got Edmonton. They're going to be going to a forecheck 1. Nugent Hopkins on the attack. 63's an 18. Forecheck 1 taken away by Palmieri. And here's the forecheck 3. Palmieri. 44's a 1. He's in. He gets a shot. To 16. Out of the range. Putting some pressure on here. Koskinen, 46 is a 43. That's a defensive zone face-off. I have not been doing the goalie injuries. So we got 2.5 minutes left in the game. 4-2 Edmonton lead. They can smell the tournament championship. And the first chance they get, it looks like Islanders are going to try to get Anders Lee on the ice as soon as he can control the puck. They're going to pull their goalie. So here we are, 2.5 minutes left. Defensive zone face-off. +1 for McDavid, +1 for Edmonton on the 8. Disadvantage left wing. Islanders have the puck, pulling the goalie. Lee in. a 32 is a 26. Interception and shot on goal opposing left wing. Kane's going to shoot. And Kane gets the empty netter with 2 minutes left. Empty net goal. Kane. Second goal of the tournament. And that gives Edmonton 5-2 lead. So we have 2 minutes left in the game. Edmonton scores the goal by Kane. Second of the game, second of the tournament. McDavid with the assist and Yamamoto with his third assist. Empty netter. Edmonton ahead. 5-2. Face off. Center ice. Even face off 6. Visiting right wing. Bailey has the puck. Pulling their goalie again. And here it comes. Islanders on the attack with Bailey with the puck. Snake Eyes is a 1. He skates in. He gets a shot. Bailey shoots out of the range. Koskinen, 34 is a 5. Saves it to Yamamoto. 90 seconds left in the game. Forecheck 1. Yamamoto, 13's a 22. Taken away by Barzal. Minute left in the game. Crowd starting to count it down. Barzal, extra attacker, 66 is a 1. He skates in. Shoots through 23. Out of the range. Mikko, 23 is an 11. Kick to the right wing. Yamamoto, 30 seconds left in the game. Edmonton, going down the ice for the last time. Snake Eyes is a 1. He's in. Shoots. Going to be icing. So still 30 seconds left. Bringing their goalie back in. +1, 10. Disadvantage center. Barzal. Offense wins. 14's a 30 and an offense wins. Gonna pass to his highest guy, 11-2-35. He gets a shot. No shot. So Bo has it. Here comes Bo with the puck. 66 is a 1. He's in. Shoots through 23. Out of the range. Clock running down. Koskinen saves the puck. And that is it. Here in Edmonton. Final score. Edmonton wins my 2024 single elimination tournament, where I used all the teams that made the playoffs, except I don't have obviously the 24 teams, so I used the best team I had of them in the last 7-8 years. So Edmonton beats the surprising Islanders 5-2. So that is it for, I'll be back in a second with a couple statistics. So final wrap up here from hockey at Bay City, Michigan. Edmonton wins it 5-2, although Islanders outshot them 35-29. But out of the 35 shots for Islanders, only 4 of them became scoring chances. So Koskinen stopped 2 of the 4. Edmonton, 29 shots on goal, but they had 9 scoring chances. And Varlamov could only stop 4 of them. Power plays, Islanders were 0 for 3 and Edmonton 0 for, so no power play goals and no shorthanded goals. Kane's first goal was actually an own goal where Dobson actually slid it back to the goalie Varlamov and it went right between his legs. And that was a crucial part of the game, and that put him up 2-0 early. So the Islanders never really challenged in this game. Closest they got after it was 2-1 was down by 2, and then they give up the empty netter later in the game. So that is it from Bay City, Michigan, with Edmonton winning the championship here, 5-2. If you listen to it or watch this, hope you enjoyed it, and as always, keep playing Apba.